Welcome back to the E39 project. So we're going to be doing the interior now. Get a couple clips of how it looks right now. We got Andy here.
What's going on, guys? We're doing
what are we
a
gonna be
full
with?
interior detail on this thing. So what does that entail? So when we're doing full interior, you always got to be conscientious of door jambs, carpets, seats. So what we're doing for the leather is we're cleaning and conditioning them. We're going to be using a special leather brush, and we're going to be conditioning it with a special leather conditioner. This helps get any nasty stains, and the conditioner helps protect the leather, give it a bit more longevity. Now, with the steam cleaning, we're going to be going over it with a little carpet shampoo and stain remover. We're going to be using a drill brush to really saturate and comb thoroughly the mats and the rugs, get everything nice and saturated, and then we're going to go over with the steam one more time, and then we're going to extract it.
Yeah, in the back, the trunk is probably the worst part.
Yeah, the trunk seems to be the area that needs the most love.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Now, when you're dealing with stains this deep, it's not always going to come out on the first pass. Sometimes you need 2 to 3 rounds of steam. By the looks of this might be 2 or 3 passes, but the rest of the car looks like it should come out in 1.
It's just got some typical dirt. Seats don't look that bad, they're not too ripped up.
Nah, the seats are in good shape, they just need to be cleaned up. Just cleaning the panels, getting in the crevices, cleaning your phone.
Cleaning the car phone, you helping?
Got the cat helper here, he's on payroll. Yeah, so get ready and show you how it works.
Get this black ice tree out of here. The difference on the doors. These are the dirty ones, so this is still dirty over here. Still looks gross. And we'll move over to the other side. You can see the door panels on this side look 10,000 times better. Look at that. Look at that. Taking like 10 minutes too. It's really, really good. All right, so now we're gonna test this sealant. So tell us a little bit about the sealant.
So what a sealant is it's a hydrophobic property material. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with the chemical Rain-X, but it's almost as if you're putting a coating of Rain-X on the car. Here, I'm offering something a little more in-depth. What I did was 2 layers of different sealant. Now, I sealed the car after I washed it with Nanolex wash coat, and then I finished the car with SI Finish, which is a hydrophobic finisher.
Nice.
So we have 2 layers of sealant. You should watch the bead. Beads. Beads.
I honestly can't get over how pretty this car is. All right, so what do we got going on now?
So basically, what we're doing is we're saturating the carpet. I have carpet cleaner and stain remover here. I'm spraying down only half. I'm gonna see what a 50-50 will look like before it dries. So I'm just saturating it nice, making sure there's an even amount, spraying a little heavier on areas with heavier staining, like here, here, here. You see how it's almost like a shape of the stain. Then, once you have enough, you're gonna go over it with the drill. This is a little drill brush tool. I don't know if you guys want to see that. You can get it cheap. You can get it on Amazon. emptied this before we started completely. I just did a quarter of his carpet, and you could see all the dirt and all that garbage came right out.
Oh
Here's a little lighter because this is still the line. I just extracted over it to be thorough.
Yep.
But you could see a noticeable improvement in the
100%.
carpet on the right to here.
Look how crap that one looks.
It still has to dry, but once it dries, you'll see most of the major stains have been lifted.
Yep.
On a trunk like this, these carpets are pretty badly stained. Whoever had this had some sort of oil or other kind of deep like staining material, junk and dirt, whatnot. This looks like a construction trunk.
Yeah.
So when you're working on something like this, it's not going to take one passing of steam. You could see how much of the actual stain has been lifted.
Yeah.
And I think this car would be an excellent candidate. I think everything would lift within 2 passes.
Yep.
And then on cars that are really, really, really awful, it would take at least 3.
Yeah, feel you. All right, so we're gonna come back to this when it's 100% done, and then we're gonna start a time lapse over here just to see the rest of the interior, because it's already looking, oh my, like look at that. Look how much better, look at the door, dash, everything's looking super clean. It's on the door panel over here now. So I'm probably gonna set the camera up so that you can just see a nice angle. So. About to go pick up a new tire for the spare, so I'm not going to be able to record the whole rest of this, but we're going to do a recap in the morning once everything's done. So I mean, you can just take a look right now real quick. Everything's looking good. Back in the morning or probably later tonight. If it's still light out by the time I get back, I'll be able to do a recap in the light. So stay tuned, guys. This
is everything that came out in total from the trunk alone in one pass. So you can see that's nearly a half tank.
Yeah.
I don't know how big this is exactly, but that looks at least like 500 milliliters, half a liter, possibly even a liter of just dirt, oil, nasty stuff.
Yeah.
Mind you, I emptied this before I started.
All right, so we're gonna go pick up that tire and then we'll be back. So either Andy will still be here by the time we're back and I'll be able to recap with him, or we'll meet up at a later time to do the recap. But hopefully I'll just be able to go get it quick and it won't be any hassle, and I'll be back in a short amount of time. So, all right, so I just got back. Andy finished. I went and got the tire. So that's gonna get put out in the morning, and then we'll get rid of this, what was it, style, what was it called?
Style 32.
Yeah, the Style 32. And then this one is gonna go in the trunk as a spare. So tomorrow, all 4 will be the same, but for right now, let's do a recap of everything you did while the cameras were not here.
This leather was kind of badly stained, so I had to use steam cleaning. I had to use something more abrasive.
Yeah.
And I was able to get all the major things out. You'll see the leather looks brand new.
Yeah.
It's conditioned. Everything looks great. Now for the carpets and even the floor mats, I went in with the drill brush. Same process I used for the trunk on the floor mats. Did them on the table, made sure everything came out nice. Steam clean, extraction, drill brush.
Okay.
Then I also did the door jambs. Cleaned all the door jambs, and I steam cleaned the vents as well. I decontaminated the whole car.
Nice. Door panel first. Look at that. Even the steering wheel looks better.
Yeah.
The steering wheel looked like crap before, and now it actually doesn't. You can't even see the wear marks. Yeah.
Good cleaning and conditioning.
The dash doesn't look like a 90-year-old car that's never been used. The seats definitely came out way better than they were looking before.
Oh yeah, I was amazed at how well these seats came out.
Yep. This will move to the back.
So these are the back seats.
The back seats.
Wow, I was personally.
You remember what
shocked.
these looked like? Remember all the dirt that was here? There was all that. When we get on that side, that'll be the big comparison because I know I took video of how dirty that was before. But just look at that. Those are like formats out of like a 2019 car. I would be in here with my bare feet and not even care.
Well, when you love what you do.
Oh, what we can't do the best, the 100%. Oh. We gotta do the best part. Look at that.
This is the trunk.
Oh man.
Like I told you before it even dried, I mentioned that some carpets and floors are way dirtier than others.
Yeah.
This one had to have some type of oil.
Yeah, especially with oil, I know
residue.
that's like impossible to
Whatever
get out.
was in here, I'm amazed that it came out this well. This was a complete success.
Yep.
Full steam cleaning and extraction. The trunk came out great. Everything, door jambs, everything was clean.
Nice.
Gas cap.
Look at how clean it is. This is just from the where the thing mounts. There's nothing we can really do about that, but.
See, we brought this old baby back to life.
Night and day difference. Wow, that came out really good. Phone. Wow, man. This honestly came out so good. I'm so happy with it.
Good brother, I'm happy to take care of you.
Yeah, of course. So this is, if you didn't hear it before, this is my buddy Andy. He has Tri-State Mobile Wash.
And if you're looking for me on Instagram, you can find me at @tri_state_mobile_wash.
Yep. It did take a little bit. I mean, for an old car like this that's been pretty neglected, like you could understand that it would take 2 days, but it was definitely worth it. I mean, the results, like I'll do some before and after clips and just. Man, I can't believe how good this came out.
Absolutely beautiful, man. You got one clean year, and I can't wait.
Do a little walk around real quick. Look how nice the doors look. They really just look like glass. It's like a mirror. Man, if only I'd gotten that other wheel on today, it would have been fully done. But I mean, hey, gives us something to do tomorrow besides tearing apart the motor. Wow, man. Damn, it looks so good. Already saw the trunk, don't worry about that. Man, I've gotten this thing detailed before, and I'm honestly more impressed with this car, how much of a difference it is than what it was when we first got it. Like, I understand like the headlight definitely needs to be replaced. It's like the only real eyesore on the car at this point. So basically I have the company that did my headlights on this car. It's a company called 180. You can see that their name is right here. and they did an amazing job on these headlights. They did the blackout kit, they put new lenses, they did the Vision iconic LED, the halos, and they also did the RGB projectors, so they actually can glow any of the colors on the inside. So I was gonna actually hit them up and see if they could do the lenses for these, because I figure you probably just buy a set of lenses on eBay, maybe they can just pop them off, put the new ones on. And I was gonna take these ugly eyelid things off. It just makes the car look kind of jank in my opinion. Like, I don't know, like the headlights like they're not even that big, so you don't even need to cover half of them. I don't understand why someone would do that, but hey, I mean, everybody's got their own taste, but I think I'm probably gonna take that off, so. But anyway, there you go, guys. There's your recap. Honestly, I think it came out fantastic. So now we gotta focus on the drivability of this car. So we're gonna tear the motor apart. We're gonna check the timing chain, see if it skipped timing. Most likely did. And then we're just gonna go through what it needs. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, this thing could have a blown motor by the time we get it running. I've already found a motor on Facebook Marketplace for 750 bucks. So even with that, like if you look on anywhere, you're not gonna find one of these cars for under 3 grand, like let alone 5 grand. So even if I spend the 750 bucks on the motor, just throw that in the garage, document everything, have a nice sorted car for what, like 3 grand?
Yep.
Have a bunch of content.
One hell of
I mean,
deal.
that's a deal and a half, honestly. Like I can't even think of a better deal than that. So thanks for watching, guys. Definitely stay tuned. I'm gonna keep trying to upload these videos as often as possible. I mean, I'm just gonna be pumping them out. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys.